Hey guys, how you doing today? I wanted to do a few plant updates, and the first one I want you guys to see is this beautiful cattleya. She's got really pretty dainty little flowers, and they're yellow. I know you can't really see, but that one just opened up. Then I got two more right here that have been opened, and this one right here. She is such a pretty little cattleya. This is my triple love, is what she is called. But I wanted to show her to you. I think she is gorgeous. This is the first time in 3 years that she has ever bloomed for me, so I'm very excited. And you can see her root system is crazy. I love this little orchid. Alright, now I want to show you another orchid. Okay, this one is my cymbidium orchid, and wouldn't you know, the name is not on her, but, and I love the cymbidium orchids because they remind me so much of a spider plant. I love the way they grow, and I love the bloom spikes. And speaking of bloom spikes, I have one right here. At least I am hoping it's a bloom spike and not a new growth, but it's really super pointy. I'll just have to wait and see what she ends up doing, but I'm really hoping this is a bloom spike. She has never spiked for me. I've had her for 3 years. When I got her, she was just one pseudobulb, and she now has 3. She has 2 older ones, or no, maybe she was 2 bulbs, I think, because these are the older ones back here. And then these 3 that she has now have all grown for me in my care. So I'm really hoping that's a bloom spike. Okay, now, I also want to show you, put her down safely. The other day when I was at Walmart, they had this really super cute, this is a Kalanchoe. My husband looked it up when we were in the store. It is a Kalanchoe Desert Rose, I think. Isn't she pretty? Look at the striping on her, and she has a little bloom spike coming. She is so pretty. I love all that deep dark, it's like a burgundy color on her. But I want to get her put into a new pot. And then I got these were cuttings off of from my mom. And I'm not really sure, my mom wasn't sure, but it's real soft, and it's got like a burgundy or a purple under the leaves, and it's really super soft. I don't know if it's called kitten ears or teddy bear or what, but she's got tiny, tiny little roots on her. I've had her in water for a couple, I got them, well, Mom gave me the cuttings at Christmas. So yeah, it's been only a couple of weeks, but I want to go ahead and get her potted up. I'm going to do that actually in a different video. And then I want to show you, these are the Tradescanthia, or no wait, these are the Tradescanthia cuttings that we did together when I cut all my plants back. And look at the roots on these. That one just has, oh no, that's oh, they're starting to stick together. But I need to get these into soil. These are Yeah, this is the Tradescanthia tricolor, even though they're all green. But you can kind of see the coloring on the leaves back there. But I want to get those potted up. They are all, every single one of them are rooted, so those are looking really good. And I believe those have been in here about a month maybe. And then these are the boat lilies. And those all have really good roots on them. See? See? Pretty. And I wanted to stick them all back in the same pot, but I really don't have room. So I guess I'm just going to make another plant out of each one of these, actually. And then I also have cuttings from, I cut one of my syngoniums. I gave her a haircut. And these have only been in here like maybe a week. And the majority of that is just air root on the nodes. You can see, like right there, the little, those were all still kind of there. But I don't know. I haven't made up my mind if I'm gonna pot them or not yet. That was just like a long stick with no leaves, or stem. But she had a couple air roots on her, but I don't know if it's gonna do anything or not. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. But I might give this one a little bit more time to get a little bit more established roots on it. It's just a regular green syngonium, but I thought she was really pretty, and I love how the leaves are at the top. Really cute little plant. And then these here are cuttings that, let me move the camera down a little. These here are cuttings from, I cut the top off of my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and she, is getting tangled. She does not have any roots yet. But she's got that node right there. It looks like it's starting to push out. So she will wait. And then this is my red emerald philodendron. And I cut the top off of her. And look at her roots. They're all looking really good, and I'm ready to pot her up. I don't like my water roots to get very big before I pot, because you seem to lose a lot that way, for me anyhow. But so I think I'm going to pot her up. I'll leave the tetrasperma in the water a little bit longer, and then I want to show you, if you remember, those of you that have been with me, the micans, I almost forgot the name of it. The Philodendron micans plant that I started propagating. This was just my cut. You guys remember I cut just the nodes and stuck them all in soil. And you can give them just the slightest tug and they are all already rooted in. The plant is looking good. That leaf is going over, that leaf is going over, but it grew this up, and that one's looking really good. So I'm real happy about that. And then I have my propagation. This is the one that I cut a couple stems and I wrapped it around and I pinned it down. You guys can see in there how I just wrapped it. And she is doing really good. She's only had a couple of leaves that have yellowed up on me, and I pinched them off, but she is doing really good, and you can give her also a slight tug, and she is rooting in. So, real happy about that too. And then I've got, look at this. I'm going to move my camera up again so you can see a little bit better. This is my Amaryllis that I put to sleep this fall. And look at the buds. I've got 2 buds on this one. The leaves are in the middle. This one only has just leaves right now. I'm not seeing any buds yet pop up. This one has 2 buds and some leaves coming in the middle. And then this one has 1 bud and the beautiful leaves coming up. And look at that. If you guys can see right here, there's like this little red area. Look at the buds. But right here, I think this is my red lion, because look at the red in here. Can you see it? You're probably not going to be able to see it. But I think that's my red lion. And then I have an apple, and I think I have 2 apples and 2 red lions, but I don't remember. And I was silly enough to not mark them. So, but yeah, I got 4 Amaryllis bulbs in there, and they are doing great. I took them up from my cold location that I had them, and I seen just a little bit of leaf tips starting. So I took them in, put them in a really sunny area in my plant room, and started watering them. And this is what they've done in just a couple of weeks. So I am really, really happy about that. And I cannot wait to see her start blooming. Okay, I got another plant I want to show you. Another update. Okay guys, this is my Philodendron dubium. And these were some cuttings that I bought off of Linda May. It was this summer, and they did not look very good, and they just were dying back after I got them. They didn't like being cut, they didn't like being shipped, I have no clue. But this is the plant today. What I did was I cut the big fat root on the bottom. You can see it right here, maybe. Well, you're probably not going to be able to see it. And I laid them all down in the soil, and they started sprouting. I'm very, very happy with this plant. It is a very cute little plant. The leaves kind of come out. When they first come out, they kind of look like this. And then as they get bigger, they kind of get like this. And eventually they start getting the shape, the dubium shape. This plant also has another name, and I can't never remember it. It was sold to me as a dubium, and there is another name, and I can't remember it to save my life. I can only keep one name in my brain. But anyway, she's doing really good. There's 3 different pieces in this pot. She's got more new growths coming up, and a very, very pretty little plant. Now I do have another plant like this in my living room, but I want to put, when this plant gets a little bigger, I'm going to be putting this in with my other plant and make one big pot full. And then I had a couple other pieces, or one other piece I think, that I sent to Linda over at Linda Sue Plants for You. And I haven't gotten an update lately, but I believe the last time I asked her about it, she said it was not doing nothing. So, or no, I think it was getting a tip on it. I think that was the one that was getting a tip on it. So that is that little plant. I'm very happy with it. I do want to put them all in one pot eventually, but I think I'm going to let her get a little bit older, and I think I'm going to stake this up because she's really wiggly. And I don't want it to snap and break, but she's also got another new growth right here. She's got several more coming out, but it took this plant a really long time to take off, but once it did, it just took off like crazy. Alright guys, I am going to let you go. That is my plant update for today. And the next video is going to be potting all these little guys up. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.